Welcome to RDFL TV. We're here at the Tony Clark Reserve in Macedon. I've got the good man, Jeff Andrews, the senior coach. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Pleasure, Yeendy.
Exciting season ahead.
Yeah, it is. Looking forward to it. Pre-season's almost over, 5 weeks to go, and the real stuff starts.
Sensational, mate. And how are you enjoying it going around again? Is this your third, fourth season? Or this stint around now?
This is my fourth season. Yeah, fourth season in charge, and looking forward to it because first season was pretty tough, and the last 2 years have given us a bit of optimism. So, yeah, can't wait.
Sensational, mate. Now, we've seen a few changes during the list. I'll throw up a couple of names. Matty Dick joining the team. Great to have another former cat back into the mix.
Yeah, he is, mate. He wasn't sure what he was going to do with his footy, and we were lucky enough that he said yes to come back and play at his home club. And as you know, with the point situation, that helps. And yeah, from the minute he's walked in, he's been all class, and can't wait to see him play.
Nice to see James Wright out on the track as well. Obviously, you're missing him last year. Is he going to be about this year?
Yeah, he is. He was doing his recruit firefighter last year, so decided not to play at all. So yeah, he's like we're getting our 5-year captain back, and he'll be like a new recruit. So we can't wait for him either. One
of the things you guys have really prided yourself on is a good young list coming through, getting some of these younger kids in there. Who are some of the kids that you think will benefit after playing a little bit of senior footy last year?
Sean Riley played one game, and he definitely is looking good as a tall defender. Ryan Fisher, another one who played one game, and he can play small forward, small back. They've both done all of the pre-season, done all the sessions, and are fit, and you can see him improving with every session. I think Zach Smedley will be another step better again after 2 seasons of senior footy, whilst he was still eligible for under 18s, and he'll sort of be a big part of our midfield. So there's 3 17, 18-year-olds that are going to go well, I think.
And I know it was disappointing last year with the way it ended, a couple of injuries that sort of derailed the season, and in my opinion, still the best game of the year against Riddle in the first semi-final. I think everyone there was raving about how good that was, despite how good the grand final was. Did you learn a lot from that?
Yeah, look, you learn to try to do your best to stop injuries and maybe be a little bit more versatile. And we played a couple of guys in that game and had their first senior game for the year. So maybe we rotated a little bit more heavily throughout the year. All I really learnt was, I was only thinking about it the other day, what a great game of footy, could have gone either way, and the rest of the season was really close. So it just goes to show if you get to that end of the year and you're healthy, then you're a chance, and you need a bit of luck to go your way. So we're hoping for that.
Now, you've lost a few. Who are some of the stars that have moved on this year from that team?
Yeah, look, unfortunately, our assistant coach, Damien Fitzpatrick, who's been a big part of our last couple of years, has been forced to give it away for medical reasons. So, yeah, he's a big loss around the club, on the field. Yeah, terrific fella. Think Darren Goodwin may give it away, and he's a bit of a stalwart of the club, Bowen medalist. So there are a couple of guys that Fitzy definitely, and Darren doesn't look like will be going on. But that happens everywhere. And
that's footy.
Unfortunately, it happens, and blokes come and go. But we're pretty happy with the blokes we brought in.
And there's one bloke who'll be coming in quite fresh from the Northern Territory after a bit of a stint up there, Jason Cook. So we did see the clearance go through, but he's back at the club, which is good. You bring a little bit of experience back from that trip to Northern Territory?
Yeah, look, he rang me and he said, do you mind if I go up? And the first instinct was to say no, and you worry about injuries. But then it was a one game, and we said what a great experience for him. He went up. One of our other recruits, Errol McConnell, both of them went up and played, and they just loved the experience. Luckily they didn't get injured, but they've come back and they had a great footy weekend, and that little bit will help them be better footballers and better people.
And I think Cookie kicked a couple of goals as well, so he held his own up there.
I'm sure he would have been telling you about it. He was nominated for Player of the Round, and he sent all the boys a text and showed him the highlights of his game. So yeah, he's pretty shy.
He might not come back at the end of next season when he goes up there.
I'm glad we've got him contracted for this year, so that's all that's important.
Now speaking of contract, you've got a couple of new recruits on board. Talk us through.
Yeah, look, we've got a couple of boys from Merrigum who were mates of Matt Knox. So Merrigum up Kyabram district. Their captain, who's a fullback, centre-half back, and their centre-half forward. So both interleague representatives, integral parts of their premiership team from Merrigum from a couple of years ago. So they've slotted in like a hand in a glove. We picked up Errol McConnell from Oak Park, who's another guy who's quite friends with Cookie and Aaron Christensen and those sort of blokes. They all played Cannons, Matt Dick, and of course Matt Dick. So they're the 4 main ones, and our captain coming back to play is almost like a recruit.
That's sensational. any chance you might be able to talk Lockie Plowman and giving up a Carlton to come back and play with his mates like the other two have?
Well, we've mentioned that we've got two of the three amigos back, so we only need him. But I think his AFL career is going well enough that we won't be seeing him for a fair while yet.
And he's been carving it up in the local area, doing all the camps, so he's been enjoying it.
He has, and I think he's been enjoying himself away from footy too. So.
Yeah, he has. Well, we appreciate your time, Joffa, and we look forward to catching you throughout the season here on RDFL TV.
Thanks, Yeendy.